Thank you so much.
PM,
Mhm,
PM.
mhm.
Do you know? Do you know we have at least best air defense system than Iran?
They don't have a. They don't have a.
Israel went to Iran and came back with testimony, and Nigeria will come to us and and they go back
They,
with a lamentation.
they don't have idea. They don't have idea of that. They don't have idea.
Right. We go to Veteran Dragon
Good evening.
2.
Yeah. Thank you, my Honorable Minister of Information, Mazi Akbarawa, Honorable Akbarawa. Thank you so much. And Deputy Minister Raphael, I salute you. I salute all the ministers on space. My Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, I salute you. I stand in attention and I salute you in the military way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I didn't listen to your opening speech, so I will go back later to listen to what you said. There is something I want to mention. I've never shivered or worried or bothered either during the Civil War or now, but there was a time I really shivered in this struggle, and I want to mention it. That was when you said you were looking for 20 million votes. The thing really bothered me. I said, where are we going to get 20 million votes? I said, why didn't you ask for, since we were trying to match 4 million, why didn't you ask for 7 million, 8 million? You asked for 20 million votes. Hey, that thing really pushed me. I was very, very uncomfortable. But alas, at the end, we are having over 50 million votes, mandating you to go on and give us Biafra. 50 million votes. You really surprised me. You really surprised me. And I want to sing a song, which is a familiar song you've been singing. Let me just sing it because after you announced 50 million votes, I said, wow, you are too much. And God is with you. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Oneme ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume. Ihe na-adịghị ekwe omume ka ọ na-eme. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị Simon, gịnị ka anyị ga-eme n'elu ụwa nke a? Gịnị ka anyị ọ bụrụ na ọ bụghị Simon, gịnị ka anyị ga-eme n'elu ụwa nke a? Gịnị ka anyị ga-eme? My Prime Minister, I thank you. I can't ask you a question. What am I going to ask you? I am following everything you are doing. I'm listening to you. Now you have spoken to us. God will now give me grace. I can now sleep well. I even want, if you can be talking to us every day. I mean, that will be healing to my body. So thank you so much for what you are doing. We are with you. We are looking forward to December 2nd, when we are going to redeclare our sovereignty. And then we generate that document, which will be signed by delegates. The document that will become an instrument that Biafra has been redeclared. Thank you so much. Your template is touch-not. It's unbeatable. Nigeria is dead. The funeral is about to be conducted. We will all be there to have the service of songs and finally bury Nigeria. Thank you so much for what you are doing for us.
Thank you, Veteran Dragon. We go to Tosi. Tosi with Elon Musk's photo on your profile. Over to you.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Good
Good
evening.
evening.
Good evening. I'm so honored to be here among the honorable men here. I have some few questions to ask as a young and vibrant Biafran citizen. I'm just 23, and I'm very interested in history stuff and all those things. So, though my question is nothing related to what has been discussed here or anything, but I have some few things bothering me, which I will like to be cleared of, like to know what is really happening and to know what I'm about to fight for, to know what the freedom is all about. Like, I've been watching so many news online, I've been following history all over the world. And Israel is one of the countries that are similar to what Nigeria is doing to Biafra people. Then, when I come across Biafran flag, seeing it standing next to Israel flag, it bothers me a lot. So I want to know what Biafra has in common with Israel. That's my first question. Please, if we should just pardon my manners or anywhere I start to ask the question, but I need to be clear about this to know what we are fighting for and to know what I'm fighting for too, because I need that freedom. I need it. And I can fight to the last drop of my blood to get it. You understand? So that's what I just want to know.
All right, you want to know the relation between Biafra and Israel. All right, so Biafra, in as much as I wouldn't want to go into religious teaching and cultural or origin. Biafra people are believed to be the Jews, the lost tribe of Israel, just like you have them in other parts of Africa as well, in Ethiopia, for example. Unfortunately, our Ethiopia has been recognized by Israel, and they even have free access to Israel. They can travel to Israel and all that. Our own has been meeting brick wall because of the Ishmael descendant in Nigeria that the British forcibly joined us together, which is the northern Usman Danfodio descendant, as you all know. They don't want to see anything in Israel, the history in the Bible. So it is reality, and that is the reason they hate you. So that's the reason why they don't want to see what you see going on today in the Middle East is something we are facing. So it is that connection, that blood connection, that covenant is what they are fighting. So when you see them going against you in Nigeria, hating you, it is just like that. It is a spiritual thing that is beyond your understanding. So they have no other reason to hate you other than the light that is shining in you as a Jew. Even though some people who is sitting there with you probably who are one Nigeria, once you have the spirit of one Nigeria, you will even be seeing somebody who is from the same village with you, who's supposed to be calling himself a Jew, will continue to fight you. Say, go and sit down, you're an idiot. Which a Jew? Who go back to Israel now? Stuff like that. So it is a connection that we have and a covenant that we have. And then also our culture, for you to confirm that that is true, our culture is the same. Our way of life is the same. And so we see ourselves as the descendant of the Jews. That is the connection we have. Of course, some people can give you more deeper explanation to the connection between us and Israel. So we are the Jews. That is a lost tribe of the Jews in the West Africa and of course in Nigeria. And like I said, we are not the only people that are the lost tribe of Judah or Israel. There are many of them across Africa. And if you don't know, when you hear Israel, when you hear what is in the Bible, it did not happen in the United States. The history of Bible is in Africa. Egypt is in Africa. If you don't know, because say you are 22 years. So Egypt is in Africa. So we are actually very close to God and to Jesus than any other people in America. I don't know whether you're aware of that.
Yeah, I'm aware.
All right. So just to give you a very brief one. So we see ourselves as Jews, and nobody should come and dispute who we are. You know, that is who we are, and we accept that particular history. I accept it. I don't know about you, so you should respect my own opinion about myself. What I say about myself is what you should believe. Thank you.
Okay, I still have one more question.
Go ahead.
Okay. I heard what you say. My next question is, I believe that Israel is a friend to NATO, right? And Nigeria is also a friend to NATO. Then we are fighting a war against a NATO country. I think Biafra should either do the opposite, like forming up with other
Are
parties.
you asking a question or you are making a suggestion? Which one?
Okay, it's also a question and a suggestion. I'm just saying my mind. I'm just being clear. Like the thing has been bothering me for a long, which is I'm also interested in everything that you are doing. I've been following you. I've been doing everything. I've been following the history. So I just want to know, and I'm also putting out the suggestion. That
All right, your suggestion have been noted.
okay.
Is there another thing you want to say?
No, nothing much. It's just this.
Because you didn't ask question.
Okay, no problem. Nothing. I'm done.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tosin. We go to the next speaker.
But
We go to Comrade.
sorry, Minister,
Yes, sir.
Minister. Let's correct this this impression. They will now say it happened in our space. Please, Nigeria is not a member of a NATO nation. Neither Nigeria is a member of a BRICS nation. So
Minister Success.
Nigeria is
I
neither
didn't
both
even,
of this.
I didn't even want
And
to fuel anything from what this guy was
and
saying.
you should not make a mistake. We are ever vigilant. We know what happened to us in 67, 70, where Egypt and Russia were the helping hand Nigeria had in bombing our people. We cannot afford to make such mistakes again. So we are very, very vigilant. And according to the Prime Minister, follow him up. But Nigeria is not a NATO nation, neither a BRICS nation. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Success. Since you have decided to puncture the tire, I didn't want to respond to this guy because when he said he's of 22, and then he has been following up everything and this and that, and then the only question you wanted to hear or to ask is because you saw Biafra Defense Forces coming out with Biafra flag, and what Nigeria have told you, why should they carry Israel flag? But you did not come to ask, why did the Northern youth wave Russia flag? It is that of Biafra and Israel that they tell you, go and be looking for why they should come and ask. So we have to move on because at times when we expatiate on many things, we give credence to the enemies of Biafra. So, Comrade Udeka Emmanuel, over to you.
Thank you very much, my Prime Minister. Thank you very much, Minister for Information. My Prime Minister, God will bless you. God will bless you. You are the true disciple of Martin Nnamdi Kanu. I don't care what the Chinchi and the Nzama people are saying about you. You are blessed. And God will continue to bless and protect you for us. You say, yeah. I want to also thank God for the life of those who are paying the ultimate price, those men on ground who are loyal to you, who are listening to you. God will continue to bless and protect them in Jesus' name.
Your network don't take light, oh. Comrade Emmanuel, your network don't take light, oh. We can't hear you anymore. All right, we go to the next speaker. When you return, you can take the mic again. Mr. Editor. Mr. Editor, over to you. Mr. Editor, are you there? Mr. Editor is not ready. We go to Ochuku Chinedum. Ochuku Chinedum. Not
Yeah.
ready?
Hello. Good evening.
Okay. They will write on, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Yeah. Good evening, Prime Minister. Good evening, all the ministers on the space. Please, I just have one question to ask, please. And I just want to thank our PM for protecting our land, for safeguarding everybody. I have a lot of testimonies in different places. And also, we're happy that what our PM is doing. I just have one question because I've been hearing from a lot of people. They have been saying that they will not vote at all, and also I told them, I said if you don't vote, there's still the consequences you will encounter very soon. They said there will nothing go happen. As I was saying, okay, I'm going to ask PM if all these people that did not vote and their name is not on our database. After December 2nd, what will be their fate? Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Yeah,
you, sir.
everybody must not vote. You don't force people to vote. We don't need their vote. So those who don't want to vote don't need to vote. The majority, they say, carry that. What are we going to do with one person vote, even if they are 20, when we have already over 50 million votes? We don't need everybody. So everybody must not vote. Thank you.
PM, I thought you were going to remind them that the drug lord president of Nigeria did not need everybody vote to become president of Nigeria.
That is even going too much. I don't have time to explain this kind of thing. So everybody must not vote. You can help me to elaborate more.
Ochuku, your drug lord, your drug lord president did not need the vote of the Biafran people to become the president of Nigeria. And when the amalgamation of what Nigeria was done, they did not need the consent of our fathers to bring us all together against our will. And as you hear of the elections of America that is coming, it is not everybody that will vote, but the election will still come to an end and the winner will be announced. So in Biafra, every man carries their own vote, and everyone have not agreed with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the beginning, not with the Prime Minister, and not even to the very last day that everybody will agree. So we must continue, one man, one vote, and the important thing is that the over 50 million has already endorsed what we needed. Mr. Editor, are you ready?
Prime Minister.
Yes.
Prime Minister.
Yes.
Prime Minister.
Yes.
Please, I'm calling your attention on this news. It's very, very important. The news of terrorists taking over Nigeria military base. I mean, not base, training camp, and displaced 23 communities. Hear this. They call indigenous people of Biafra terrorists, and you see some Efulefus bought from obedient group to attack you, calling you a terrorist. You have to ask them or elaborate on this. Is there any community in Biafra land that is not inhabitable now? That is not inhabitable, that is controlled by terrorists. But here is 23, not villages, so 23 communities that surrounds the training depot of Nigerian army being controlled by terrorists. So this is what we're in a space, and people are journalists, international people are listening. We need to educate these people, because this one idiot that is attacking you now has also started attacking Nnamdi Kanu now. I saw his post now. So these are the people. This is what they want to achieve, to be able to enable their political wing or whatever they call it. So is there any community in Biafra land that is not inhabitable right now? But as I'm talking now, 23 communities around Katangura has been displaced.
Well, my happiness is that at least they announced this one, right? Because not all of them they announced now. So I commend the media Zoom Media, they are stepping up their game, at least for reporting about this. And so it's a very good start. As a matter of fact, one thing is that I don't normally delve into trying to debunk this and debunk that. I don't care about what they say about me or, like I've always said, I don't care whatever they say about me today. I am only interested in what they will say in the next 10 years, 5 years to come. That's all. I'm not interested in whatever they say today doesn't move me. They can call me anything. So I don't care what they say. So they can say anything, and I don't care. So the thing is that Biafra land is safe. That is my only business is to make sure that our women and children are not getting killed like they are killing them in the north and the middle belt. That's all. So whatever they call me is their business. The truth is there. One thing about this whole thing is that no matter how no matter whatever you do, the truth is always there. The truth will always be there, for everybody to see. So I don't care what they say about me. That's the fact. There.
Thank you, PM. Thank you. Mr. Editor, are you there? Are you ready? Equity, are you ready?
Yeah,
Equity.
hey, Simon, are they here? Alpha. So Simon, how you doing? Great to everybody. I think this is my second time engaging you. The last time I engaged you, I asked you some questions at was it on Twitch space? I don't know if you remember. Can you hear me?
So, Mr. Oga, you are talking to the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. They talk, how are you? How far? How far?
How are
You
you?
know
How
who
are
they
you
talk.
doing? How are you doing? Is he a bad question?
Bros, with the respect our Prime Minister, we know they say, how are you? How far? All those kind of jokes.
Hey,
I beg.
Raphael,
Make us
no,
beg you.
Raphael, don't make it look like I'm insulting him. I've talked to him before. It's not my first time speaking to him. And the last time we spoke, we find asking questions,
Equity, go
and he
straight to your
responded to me.
question. Go straight to your question, Equity, please.
All right, thank you, Simon. Yeah, I think my question is this. I know the last time I spoke to him, he assured me on how the Biafran Republic will take place December 2nd, and he also assured me that everything will take place. I asked him some question about the governors, the current governors, and he told me that everybody will be wiped off and the new government will take place. So I think one question I'm really I've been looking forward to ask him. I didn't ask him that the last time. I just want to know if he can tell me, what states, because there's a rumor that people are saying, oh, Simon Ekpa is not an Igbo man, Simon Ekpa is not from the Middle East, and I keep telling them it can't be.
So this is the only question you came
Please
to ask.
allow him.
Hey, unmute yourself. What state is my prime minister? Unmute yourself, Equity.
Allow him to finish
Okay.
accent.
Again, I'm not insulting it. Just since he's here, I think it's good to hear from the assist mouth. I'm not trying to do anything. But yeah, like I said, I think it would be nice for, even they don't want to say it, if you want to take your time to say, I think it would be nice for at least people know you already. You are not hiding yourself. You post your pictures and so I'm not saying you're hiding yourself, but I think it would be nice for you to clear the hair on that particular part. So people should be able to say, okay, this is who Samuel Ekpa is. This is what part from the
So what is the question?
party comes
So
from.
what is
The question is
the
what part of Biafran land are you from?
Are you a Biafran?
Yes, I'm a Biafran. Yes.
Which part are you from?
I'm from Anambra State.
Which part of Anambra?
From Unubi.
What?
I'm from Unubi.
From Unubi. Is this your picture? Is this your picture on the profile?
This is not my picture on the profile.
Yeah, Prime Minister.
There is no what is funny.
There's no place called Nubi. There's no place called Nubi. We have Nubi. Where is he coming from?
Yes,
There's no
so
place called.
I know. Wait, hold on, success.
Success with PM don't they go there.
So is this your picture on the profile?
No, this is not my picture on the profile.
So why you don't have your picture on the profile?
I don't have any. I just feel not to put my picture on the profile.
That have disqualified you from asking about my personal identity. You need to have your picture on the profile before you can qualify to ask me about myself.
Okay, so if I should put my profile picture here now, you will
Put it
answer my
now.
question.
Put it. I will answer you. And
Okay,
then
hold
also,
on.
and then
Let me post my picture. Hold on. Let me post my picture on there.
and then also, Nubi is not in Anambra State. So, which part of
Nobi
Anambra?
is not in Anambra State.
He said Nubi.
Nobi.
Okay.
Yes.
Which part of Nubi? Which village in Nubi?
I'll just tell you my village. What part they gave me
Which
to tell you?
village
I
in
just told
Nubi?
you.
Nubi is just a place now. Which village in Nubi?
I just gave you my state. I told you my town. I don't want to go that deep. I'm not here to argue with you, so I just want you to like explain and give this
So
question of
change
the answer.
change your picture. Let
I will
me
post my
answer
picture.
you.
I will post my picture up here on the
No.
comment section.
Put it in your profile. Is there any reason why you don't have your picture on your profile?
I've been using this picture for a very long time, so people just know my profile with this picture.
I am from India. Can you meet him, please?
Sorry, say that again. Say it from where?
I am from India. Originally from India.
What part in India?
From New Delhi.
You say?
From New Delhi.
From New Delhi. Okay. Okay.
All
New
right.
Delhi
Thank
is a
you.
state. We are in New Delhi.
You don't
That's
need
the
to.
state.
I have given you my state and my country. So
No, we are in New Delhi now. At least
that should
New
be
Delhi is a
enough.
state
That
now.
should be is my privacy.
You're very funny guy. All right, no problem. Well, anyway, I'll be looking forward to your. I'll be looking forward to. No. I'll be looking.
Wendy,
No.
Wendy,
Hold on. Hey,
Simon,
Simon, hold on
when
now,
this I
guys,
beg, make
calm
una
down.
block this guy, make him come out. So I don't know why
I
I just
beg remove her.
mute
Make
person.
we continue.
Remove this
So
monkey, I
I'm
beg.
ready for this.
When he enter here, come dey say,
I'm from Nubi. Where you live?
Let us continue. I beg. You can go and check
We
my village in New Delhi.
when he started with his nonsense, the way he just started talking casually and nonsensically, I knew that he was just a
No,
useless human being.
I know him from the head, from the big head.
it's not a Biafran.
Yeah.
It's a Fonja. It's not a Biafran. Okay. This web. Let's see if this web is another of their folks. This web over
OGT.
to you.
That would very well. OGT.
You have proven me bad.
That would very
Sorry.
well. Ekene, my prime minister.
There we go.
Maazị Simon Ekpanjọkụ. Ekperima na-apịagbu ndị iro. Adaghị gasị na ukoro mmụọ. Ekene m. Honorable ministers in the house, all protocol duly observed. My prime minister, I want to ask question though. In a way, it may not relate to the topic here, Nigeria funeral, but in a way, it will relate to that because as we are hoping for our app, I want to ask if we are thinking of integrating our Ejema into the platform so that it will people that are using it will have easy access to it. And also, if you have to make maybe if there is a premium on it, to buy that premium, you use our Ejema. So using that, this one now will be like a suggestion. Using that, we make the Ejema for people to adopt it. That everyone that is into that platform will be using it. Or even if you have a payment, if you have reached for monetization, you will be paid with a Gemma. So it will help the Gemma to circulate too much and people to adopt it easily. This one is a suggestion.
Yes, thank you.
So, but my question is, are you looking into that?
Your suggestion is noted, and that will become possible when the Biafra Bank will start. Of course, now it is all about integrating the Biafra coin into the platform, which is going to happen at the end of the day. But for now, we want to push the platform to the public as soon as possible. and then integration of this Ejema will follow. Is a process that is already in progress. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Another thing which we also in line with the Gemma is the Gemma. Are we planning or are you looking at having a blockchain of Biafra? Maybe a blockchain, because every cryptocurrency have its own block. Some that are coin have their own blockchain. So our own
You
is
said some. You
is
said
a
some.
real
You
current.
said some. So not all. So
Yes,
for
yes.
now we are using something that we feel will favor the Biafra people the most, and then also to have control over our value, over the value of the coin. It's very important that it stay the way it is now to make it a stable coin. You know how they control the value of the money and all that in different countries. So we don't want our people to lose money. So that money, the coin now is a stable coin. And so the blockchain is something that will come later on, when either after we have gain a recognition and have our own denomination recognized globally, then we can go into blockchain. For now, we want something that is going to favor our people that are using the Biafra coin, and that's why it is the way it is now, and it is a stable coin. So blockchain may come later on.
Oh, did it? I would only login.
No,
I sign out, sir.
no.
This web, before you sign out, I see that you are crypto inclined. So please follow our Real Biafran Coin Twitter handle and try to be part of our lecture room where you lecture Biafrans more on the crypto so that they will know how to key into the Gemma and the Biafran coin. Thank you. We go to Mr. J. Mr. J, over to you.
Yeah, greetings, Eza Batanobi, my Prime Minister, sir. I am well much honored to to speak to you, to say hi, and I would love when I'm done for you to say hi to me too, because it's definitely gonna be one of my best nights so far. Over the years, I've been following your activity and follow everything you do, one step after the other. So it's my first time speaking to you all this while.
Greetings from here.
So thank you. I'm so much honored. I'm so much honored. Thank you so very much. I just want to. I always pray for you in every of our spaces whenever we gather. I always, just like all of us are doing, we are solidly behind you from whatever parts and corners we are in the world, trying to survive, and we are placed here for this purpose that we're doing. So I don't have much to say, just to say that we know that you are already prepared for the journey and this job that you're doing for us. So we are solidly behind you in whatever little strength and unanimous strength that we can gather, financially, in whichever form. So we appreciate you and we thank you so very much. So what I'm trying to, I would just have to say here is that this the enemies you already told us, the propagandists that are going to unleash, they are already here. But the good thing is you've prepared us ahead of time, and we're engaging them massively. The only thing I have to tell you is that leave them for us. We are here. We are matching them one step after another. We are not giving them a breathing space. I have some of my comrades here that will always get a master key, and a whole lot of them. We are not giving them. We don't have to give them validation here, and we don't want you to. We don't want you personally to come into this. You have grown beyond these people. They have nothing left. So we are here. The job remaining now, this online propagandist is now left for us. So I thank you so very much. Just like this afternoon, we went on a program. One of our sister here, she's in this space. I think her name is Uju or stuff. And she got emotional when she got to the other space. She got scared. You know, all of us here can remember what just happened. So I also have to give her from my own quarter, from all the experience I've gotten so far, to stay strong. And at the end of every day, everybody becomes strong. And I didn't even know that you're going to come this evening to address us and give us that strength that we ever needed again. So we appreciate you for everything you're doing.
But before the only question it's not a question. I just wanted to make a comment on the what happened recently. The one of the so-called senator that molested I know a boat driver. So in my question there, one of the comment section, I told them, you people that were asking about the cause of insecurity in our region. So if one of these so-called decision makers can make such a statement, imagine. So who is still asking about the cause of insecurity? If the people that were supposed to protect the people are the ones making such threat, so who are then the cause of insecurity? We'll ask no more questions. So I would love you to make a comment on that. Thank you very much. I'll put my mic down here.
Thank you very much for that wonderful question and comment you made. And let me make it very clear that these are the people who have enforced the disappearance of our people. You hear what he said? He said he will make the guy disappear and nobody will do anything. Do you know how many Biafrans that have disappeared under IPOB Nigeria? Thousands have disappeared under IPOB Nigeria as a result of, and what the worst part is that the people that are helping them to enforce this disappearance are those who claim to be the leadership in the IPOB Nigeria Limited, because they know those who actually are genuine, especially those that were in the defunct ESN. They point them their hand, they give their number, and they look for them how to capture them, and they capture them, they kill them. In the beginning of this whole thing, you know what they did? When we started in the beginning, they will point finger, and when they get killed, the Nigeria security criminals and terrorists will forward the video to them, and they will share. They will be the first people to share the video on social media. Look at them. They have captured this one. He's working for Ekperima. He's working for Ekperima. Look, they have killed him. That's what they have done to people who were working for them. Only because these people have seen that these guys have used them, and many of their colleagues have died right in their own front. And when they decided to listen to Simon Ekpa, they become a target for elimination, because they thought that they can use everybody and then say, okay, now it's time for Nigeria, and everybody will follow. Okay, it's now time to vote, everybody will go and vote. Okay, let us use them to fight for political, do political thuggery. Okay, everybody will go. These guys refused, and that is the only crime they committed. So they point them, tell the Nigeria DSS where they are, including a Ejiofor who was bringing them in their house for easy slaughter. They brought Gentle to a Ejiofor house and mastermind the killing of Gentle and the other person and the other commander, burn him inside the Ejiofor car, compensated Ejiofor with 50 million naira. Everybody knows that. You know that they bought a Ejiofor car of 2 million naira or 500,000. They compensated Ejiofor with 50 million. Now ask yourself, did Ejiofor pay money to the family of this guy? The answer is no. Ask yourself, did the court in Nigeria awarded money to this guy family? The answer is no. But Ejiofor collected 50 million. You know, I made a exposition that time. So it is very, very important that everybody know what has happened and what is going on. You know, this is what I have to say. The point is that this guy who claimed to be a honorable, like I said, he's a dishonorable man. They are the source of the insecurity in Biafra land, and we are engaging them. You know, a lot of people are expecting us to go and start, do all these people are canon. We are coming there, but not yet. We have a lot of tasks to do, and we cannot be distracted and not follow our template. Our main target is those they are sending to enforce this disappearance, carrying gun in the name of terrorist police and terrorist army. This is our target, not them yet. Because by the time we cut those wings, it will be easy for Biafrans to deal with these criminals who call themselves honorable members. Thank you. The time is coming.
Yeah, the last thing I have to say before I yield now is those are the new recruiters that have influx of the social media. When they started attacking you after they have failed with Obi. But the funny thing is, the so-called IPOB Nigeria, they were, behind them. They were, kind of, they have find a new voice. they are going to use to attack you and attack our government. But little did they know that these young guys are going to come after them this evening, just like our brother right who said. These same people have done again, and they are now attacking, including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in their dirty fight. So, so these guys have now lost in and out. Thank you, everyone. I have to keep my mic down here. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Of course, it is not like they have lost. They were never supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knows that he has non-entities and criminals around him. That was why he was looking for 100 men. How can you have thousands of people and you are looking for 100 men? You think he don't know what he was doing? He knows. But their anger was that he brought Simon Ekpa from the back door. Have you not listened to them on social media? Oh, Simon Ekpa is not a member. Oh, he's not a member of IPOB. Oh, yeah. But when Ejiofor was killing the ESN commander, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ordered me to go and make broadcast, not them. They did not make the broadcast. It was me. And that time he was not kidnapped yet. He was still a free man. It was just a few days before he was kidnapped. So by that time, they were already burning and planned their kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, they are not moved by all this, what you see on social media. They never like what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing. But any day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu begin to support Nigeria now, hey, they are now going to be for him. Thank you very much.
Thank you, PN. Mazi Anakonam, are you there? It's your turn to pick the mic. Mazi Anakonam.
Yeah. Good evening, my PM. How about you, I drop my cap.
No.
I salute you, Mazi Abarawa, Minister of Information, and the Pastor Van Van Van. I greet all Biafrans. My Prime Minister, sir, Biafrans can never thank you enough for what you have been doing for us Biafrans. Without you, I don't know what will be what will be our cause today. My happiness is that you and your bridge are building bridges. In fact, the whole world is shaking to the extent that today somebody, I'm speaking from Ghana. A Ghanaian approached me and says that he is coming to Biafra. I asked him, why? What do you say? He said, I will take him to Biafra. I said, why are you saying this? He said, he told me that he's listening to the news that a nation is coming from Africa, which is Biafra. So that is to say that message is sinking, is going everywhere. So I thank you for that. I have one question. The one question is just last time you told us that we have seen it, that the Biafran app, Freedom app, is complete. And you say that we will launch it in October. And I want to ask, is it not possible again for launching of the app? Because what the attack our people are experiencing in X handle is too much. So I'm asking about when are you going to launch the app? So since the October is about to end, so that is my question, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. The app is already, the launching of the app is that the app must be on the app first. And that's the place where we are now. So as soon as the app has been approved and on the Play Store, on the Apple Store, then the app will be launched, and then we can begin to add more other functional features to it. For now, it is ready, and we're just waiting for the approval. Thank you.
God bless you, sir.
Okay, we go to Valentine. Valentine, over to you.
Good evening, PM. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All the ministers, ekene m onye ọbụla, asị m nke onye chi ya zelu, ụmụ Chineke, nke onye ọbụla anọ na Chineke chebe anyị. Biko PM, ife m chọrọ, o nwere m ofu question m chọrọ ịjụ, then nweza comment. Question first bụ, anyị nwabụ ndị Biafra nọ in diaspora. Onwego any means emelo anyị ga-eji wee mee ụmụaka anyị integrate na database Biafra. Nyanwa bụ the question nwere. Nke ọzọzi bụ comment. Prime Minister, biko o nwere etu esikwu ndị IPOB Nigeria Limited na-akọ mgbe ọbụla asị that boy nọ Finland. Biko remain that boy nọ Finland ma na-emekwa ife ị na-eme. Ị ghara ichenji ite okenye mebeji aka okenye. Remain that boy nọ na Finland. Welụkwa aka that boy iji emefa na-emefa ya na anyị kwụ n'azụ. Thank you, PM.
Ndewo. Ana m eje dị ikpe Joseph. So can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you, PM.
So aga m ekpe aja join ya. So like all the worker or brothers of boy nothing and no boyoyo. I will come to boyoyo. So the integration of kids of Biafra is already in the in Biafra administration BSA, Biafra Security Administration. So that is the reason we have the family application for Biafra ID card. So your children can also apply for ID card. It is there. So those things have been, taken care of. Thank you.
Because PM, because somebody shared that link. Because I want people back for but I know all African country were here. You will give the idea, Malo.
If you just there is no way you can be part of this movement and you are in our address Biafra ID card. Don't you know or have contact to your liaison officer in your country or the people in the media? So anytime you call, it's there. The link has been shared everywhere. Biafra Security Administration. It's actually on Google.
Thank you.
Thank you. Machine gone to a gunfight. Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready. Good evening, my PM. It is very beautiful. This stupid guy, Chidi, how he made everything so popular. You know how it is in Nigeria. You try to minimize your data. So I've never been on this space, and now I never knew it would be this interesting. So he made me to switch to this page, to this space. When all these things started, it was just like a joke. I thought it was just a Twitter thing, online thing, desperate thing. Until the Christmas, I went in December. I went back to the east, to my side. Then my coordinator, he just started the story. They're always interested about, are you following Simon or are you following the DOS? So I was just laughing. I thought it was just a joke. We thought it was just Twitter things. I never knew it even got to the homeland, to the ground floor. Where is Chimaroke? He said, wow, following Simon Ekpa. Ha. This year again, I saw my coordinator again. He started the same topic. He asked me to come to their meeting and all of this. So one day I went to their meeting and I only found 3 persons there. 3 persons plus me, therefore. Everybody have left. I noticed, and in their meeting, they are only discussing, these guys are not discussing Biafra anymore. It was just so boring. They were only discussing Simon. Simon said this. Simon said that. This is what you're going to do. Simon is a criminal. Everybody have left the movement. All the problem, because then we were the small boys that were the secretaries. I saw someone say he's 23. I'm 24. We were the small boys in Alba that joined the movement. Some other time I was with him again, because when I came back, I always visited around there. I was with him and I was just discussing something I wanted to propose. That was why I asked me to come to a meeting. I wanted to propose to the movement. And then someone was just passing. He said someone was just passing and got attracted. and came to our back and was watching because of the discussion of the name Simon. Whenever you mention the name Simon, people want to listen. This is what is happening in the homeland in Aba. People want to listen. So after a while, the man should be like 50 something, but he's agile and tall. He called me by the side and he excused him and called me by the side and said, "Who do you think that you? What is your heart telling you? Who do you support?" So you don't really know who to trust and their mindset. I was like twisting words and saying, Simon is, if not because of Simon, Nnamdi Kanu would have been dealt with. If not because of him, the movement would have been dead and all this thing. But I was still trying to see where the man is coming from to know which party he is. He told me, "Listen, I am a full supporter of Simon." That his first oath was in IPOB. His last oath now is in the Liberation Army, autopilot for life. That this is where he will die. So the man looked into my eyes to see if I will waver, if I will shake, so that he will know either he can go deeper with me or stay alive. So I looked at him as a strong man, and he was just calm and quiet and continued. "I have been in the bush for more than this and that. I just came out and this." He was narrating stories to me. The next, my coordinator saw the story and he then came to the front and wanted to interrupt us. When the man left, he said, "You see, stop following that man. I know that is what he's telling you." My PM, you are putting so much fear in Aba here. I don't know if someone is recording me, but in Aba here, the army is so afraid. There are at least the list of the checkpoints here. I wouldn't know if there are more than 4, and the one at the junctions. The army, even at this fake announcement of sit at home, the army will keep distancing the machines and the keke. They will distance them. They will distance them today. Tomorrow you will be coming back to go and enter your bike. You will see that the distance have increased an extent and have increased another extent. The barricade.
That will not save them. That will not save those terrorists. It will never save them. They will remember them.
It is a pity. It is a pity that they will use this human shield, my PM. They use this human shield because if anything happens there, you see, they know what they are doing because if anything happens there, and the ordinary civilian will be touched, and that's where we live. You see, and when they want to pursue you, they will use this their baton and hit the keke person's glass or break your tire, so they do instill fear in you to move back. Thank you, my PM. We are seeing you. We here. We don't talk. We don't need to talk too much because we are powerless and we don't want anybody to harm us. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Aba have been taken by the Biafra government. There is nobody's in Aba. No criminals elements are not there. The remaining one will be taken care of. Thank you.
Thank you, PM. We go to Hello Biafra. Hello Biafra. Are you ready? You're not ready.
Yes, I'm ready.
Yeah, fire on, please.
Hello, Honorable Prime Minister. I greet everyone. Indeed, it is a very lovely day for me. This is my first time, having been given the opportunity to speak on this platform. So I just want to thank. Am I audible?
Yes, we
Yes,
can hear
yes,
you.
yes. So I just want to express my sincere happiness. Do you know how excited we young people are, especially those in the Afanjalan? When I'm walking on the streets, I'll just remember that I've not checked my Prime Minister's page to see any update on any woto. So I just want to encourage him for what he's doing. And I want to tell him that he's doing well and God will protect him for us. Thank you very much. That's all I have to say.
Thank
There
you
we
very
go.
much. Thank you very much.
There we go. We come to Amos. Amos 3, verse 3. Amos 3, verse 3. Are you there? Amos 3, verse 3. You're not ready. Win-win, over to you.
Yes,
Amos, are you ready?
yes,
All right, right.
yes, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Amos, right on, right on.
Good, good evening, everyone in the house.
There we go.
And good evening, Prime Minister. In fact, I'm so excited for being here tonight because this is my first time to join a space with Prime Minister.
Thank you. Do you still want to support Prime Minister even when he is from India?
No, I have never even once said that maybe you're from anywhere or something because I've been following you since 2001, and I know who you are. I know what you are doing. So because actually I'm in Afonja land, but I'll be follow
Okay,
all
so you
what you
don't
are doing.
so you don't mind even if I'm from New Delhi in India.
I'm not even believe that maybe you are in India or whatever. No,
Okay, all right, thank you.
no. So actually, what I hear for is that I'm only Gide guy, but I'm living in Ibadan here from Benue State. So and then I'm fully support of what you are doing since 2021. So what I'm here to say is that I think Igede is going to be part of Biafra. So we are fully support.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. Welcome.
Thank you. Win-win, over to you.
Yes. Good evening, my able Prime Minister. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All
Right
right.
on.
Thank you. Good evening, my able Prime Minister, and good evening, my Minister of Information and Deputy. My Prime Minister, I have two questions, and one is just to appreciate you for what you did concerning our brother. For those who were born in Honor Sata in Obiagu, we used to call him Bariwamba. Jaja, the terrorists shot him more than 7 bullets and then dropped his body on the van. Thank you so much for the action you took. Today, sit at home was massively complied in formal Enugu State. I want to thank you so much for all you have been doing to our people, especially in this old Enugu State. I say, may God Almighty bless you. Now, my second question is, we know Europe as one of the most, law-abiding, countries. My question is, we have identified some people who are laying threats, calling you out, calling Simon Ekpa this, Simon Ekpa criminal, this and that. My question is there any lawsuit that can be, followed up against them while they are in Europe? Some of them, we know their address in Europe there. Is
As a
there
matter
any?
as a matter of fact, one is open. One is case is open, and so, but I will not discuss it here. And he knows himself. So, and I have pressed charges against him where he was making video and calling me terrorist. So he should go and prove how Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. The case is on, and the police has opened a very strong case against him. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Prime Minister. Because I remember when our leader Martin said that our men have turned into gossip people. Some of our men, as now wine they have now turned to women gossip everywhere. I want you to please do this for me. Show some of them example on how it's being done. Thank you so
No,
much.
this one will definitely be used as an example. Yeah, I can never ever. They even asked me if I agreed to have a settlement. I said no. Let him go to court and prove how I'm a terrorist, because he has to prove that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Freedom Freedom Born. Freedom Bound. Over to you, Freedom Bound.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I don't the verse or radio since.
I beg, why? Take some more
Eh,
water. Cool down.
Everybody has been talking since my hand don't they pay me. Hey, good evening, PM. Good evening, everybody. Your protocols.
Raphael, this person that you put the face that look like what is that horror movie? Well, that baby where they kill people. What is the name again?
Chucky.
Chucky. Can you remove this Chucky, please, from the screen?
Before PM go the dream rubbish this night.
Before I go river, go push up there.
Should I continue?
Yes, continue.
Thank you. You Vlad. I don't even know what to say. My hand don't they pay me, but I don't know whether there will be enough time because there's a lot of things to say. First of all, greeting is not enough. You know, we Biafrans, there's one thing about us that anytime we see, like Onyendu normally say, anytime we see the truth, we don't find it difficult to identify with it. So I was one of the, let me say, the pioneers of IPOB in the heart of darkness. So a lot of things transpired, and even before our PM took the mantle, I've already saw some things, and I say no, this is not it, and I just have to recuse myself like Bita Nyako. So IPOB was not formed by Onyendu to get Biafra. Let me put that one straight. A lot of people shouting IPOB carrying flag. They don't know what IPOB is. I don't, as in that most of them don't know. So for security purpose, some of us veterans, pioneers, we keep quiet. First of all, the intention of forming IPOB, that is why Onyendu registered it. Because, okay, just imagine, our PM doesn't need to go and be registering Biafra anywhere. Now, you don't register government. Government is recognized. They are registering IPOB because IPOB was an organization with an aim of sensitization, not a government. And the time of sensitization has passed. Do we need to go and be registering Biafra now? We don't register countries now. They only recognize countries as an entity. So a lot of things transpired, especially, let me not take your time. Some other time I will be giving some information that it's not meant for public consumption because here it's recorded. 2016. Are you listening, everyone?
We can hear you.
Yes,
Throw your
2016.
question. Just
Okay.
like you said a lot of time.
Yes.
So throw your question to the PM. Let him address.
My question, what do I want to ask him? I don't want to ask him anything. My question is that why can't he appoint me to be attending to all these foolish questions that they used to ask him? When the other idiot said that he promised him that Biafra will come. Who told you that Biafra is coming on the second? Yeah, I don't understand. Onyendu, please, some of these questions, appoint me to be attending to them. I have a lot of things to tell them. Ndiofe Mano don't have sense. You know, the hatred, sometimes the problem we have as Biafrans is that we always believe that until we offend somebody before somebody will hate me. No, I don't need to offend you to hate me. Once you see the light and it doesn't concur with your darkness, you should hate me. I'm not surprised of hating me now. Will you like what is not the same thing with you? So we are not the same. So let me just quickly say something about Ojukwu and Biafra who are not that. Chukwu Okike Abiama can never allow Ojukwu to get Biafra. Should I tell you why? Had it been Ojukwu got Biafra during 1967 to 1970, there wouldn't be any difference between us and Nigeria till today. I tell you the truth. Ojukwu was a member of Scottish Grand Lodge. They didn't kill him. They took him to Africa. They say he fled. Ojukwu did not run away. They preserved their member and they brought him back and celebrated him by Shagari. And they convinced him to go and join politics. That was what they wanted to do to Onyendu. Onyendu was very wise. He had already read all these things. He studied Nigeria. He said he studied Nigeria for more than 19 years. So they are promising him 2027. They will still promise our PM everything, oil well that is in our land, though, not oil well in Zamfara or Kafanchan. So the issue is that I don't have anything to ask him. He should be doing what he's doing, but he should appoint me to be attending to some foolish questions. He's asking where he's coming from. Where did Prolashaw come from? Where does he know where Florida Shaw come from? The house they built in the house they used to do the amalgamation. Has he gone there to ask the people that built the house where they come from? Is he there in Korabas? You should go there and ask who built this house. Why has Nigeria government not renovated it? Let's renovate it and die now. So I just thank God. So what I just want to tell our PM is that Yoruba say he should not stop. Stop because there's one day that one stupid guy posted that he says this lover, what did he call his nonsense name? That they have perfected plan to bring our PM back. My wife did not eat. I was telling her, please, this man, be person where they bring back like that. This man leg don't long. He has already knew what he was going to fight before he started. They can't forget this thing they are saying up to today. He said they are perfected plan. They will soon bring him back. These people are useless. What is bringing PM back has to do with banditry taking over everywhere. You think they are killing soldiers? They are handing over equipment to them to come to our land. They will borrow money with our resources. They will be paying the loan with the thing in our land. They will carry the equipment, go and give the bandits to come. They are fighting the same agenda now. Because if they succeed, it is the same politician that will still preside over them because they are illiterates. So what do you expect? They should go and be killing them. I have a Yoruba friend. He says, soldier boy, don't run away. Many of them don't run, come back. One of them has joined DSS. Now, he's even one of the people that went to go and raid that idiot to home. The one that worked in CBN. What is his name? That is carrying Bible up and down like idiot. You think we are foolish? We want to support idiot? We can't. We can't support anybody that have backbited and have dealt with us. When the hand catch you now, we are not foolish now. We are not in the Yoruba now. What do they call him? The one that changed the naira to different color now. The money is rubbish, different color. So, Emefiele, yes. They used to call us Emefiele. During that time, they were calling all the Igbos in Lagos Emefiele. Emefiele. That time, he became an Igbo man, Emefiele. Like Joe Ibokwe. He's now fighting with his wife. They will still deal with him. Don't worry, he doesn't know who he's dealing with. So, Ojukwu was fighting Biafra. Some of his commanders were Yorubas. Okay, what type of Yoruba could you have been managing had he been that man succeeded? The same Yoruba today, just imagine the problem we're having now is Yoruba. Yoruba hate us more than Hausa. We do business with the Hausas. Hausa are good people. Even our fathers that used to go to the north to buy some, like all this egusi and all that, they used to tell us so many stories about Hausa. Hausa has been decimated today by the Fulani. One of the achievements of Onyendu is to make us know difference between Fulani and Hausa. Today, they can come out open and say they are Fulani group. When we were small, we used to hear Hausa stroke. That stroke must be there. And now stroke are Mecherebo today. Hausa stroke Fulani. They can never say Hausa before, or they can never say Fulani distinctive. They only say Hausa stroke Fulani. Even when they want to talk about the three major tribes, Igbo, Hausa stroke Fulani, and Yoruba. That's what they used to say. But today, Onyendu has been able to make us know that there is a Fulani that invaded Nigeria. So somebody cannot just come here and take time and be saying, well, and what has he? Are you blind, Oga? Are you blind? So Nnamdi Kanu did not have any intention of using IPOB to get. There was no template. And I go and ask them now. The one that is in code to be like one carpenter where they near me, where they call pastor in suit when they say be Chike Doziem. Okay, I asked somebody, can Chike Doziem stand in even in that ordinary Chatham House where politicians they bribe their way go? Can Chike Doziem address a Chatham House? What will he say? Chike Doziem is a businessman. He's not a diplomat. He's not a politician. Who does he know? Which person's contact does Chike Doziem have? Has Chike Doziem taking picture with the president of Finland? Even Ghanaian president does not know Chike Doziem. So what document did Onyendu hand over to Chike Doziem? Which document? Call him now. Let him bring what is the blueprint of that Biafra that Chike Doziem is fighting? Once in a month, he will come and post something. The way they appear, you know that Onyendu did not give them any clue. He used them for sensitization. They should dissolve into the government. I don't understand this. They are fighting tooth and nail for Onyendu not to come out so that the money in Germany will not be accounted for. I don't understand why people are so blind. IPOB was termed the richest freedom fighting organization. Do you know how much we have invested in these people? I just wish I could just see one of them. They know me, but when they see me, they will know me. Thank God today we've gone far. Some of them they're asking of achievement. I will list them. If they want me to list, I will list achievement of Simon Ekpa. I can list some that I can remember. At least Simon Ekpa has been able to distance Onyendu's family from Biafra, because we are not fighting to be kitchen cleaners or mopping houses in the Nnamdi Kanu's compound. We are fighting for a government. So for the fact that their brother is being used does not make it that we are now going to join their family and bear their surname. That has been settled. One of the brother, Emmanuel, he knows me in person. We used to go to Abuja during 2015. That Onyendu was in Kirikiri. So today, as you people can see, the government is now distinct. Even Nnamdi Kanu is part of the government too. So the family should be part of the government. So the issue of IPOB, go and call Nnamdi Kanu, younger brother, to ask him something that rubbish. Maybe today, Darlington is Nigerian police. If that type of person see person for checking port, waiting be your future. 2016, we mobilized, contributed money. We went to Nkpo. That Nkpo massacre that you always talk about, I was one of them in front.
You see? Now
You know
ask
what?
yourself, if you have died.
That is what I want to ask you, PM. Had it been I was there, will I be talking to you now? I will be in the grave thinking that they have gotten it. I don't know that nothing is good. Oga, we went to Nkpo in 2016. I left my house, left my business, sponsored some people. We went to Nkpo. They say wanted to do 30th May. Could you believe that money was budgeted for the security arm? Security, we no carry stick. We the answer security. Could you believe that when we got to Anambra that midnight, they already knew we were coming? Nigeria Army already knew. They kept us in a church. Nigerian Army came there. Uche Mefo knew. He knew what was going on. All of them, all the useless DOs, they wanted to massacre us and send pictures.
And
He's
the one now shouting how people are killing Biafra. He's the one now shouting. He's the one after orchestrating the death of many Biafra.
These people were using pictures of massacred innocent people to even gain ground in their country of residence. I tell you, most of them use IPOB to even complete their documents where they are living. Some of them were jobless. I tell you the fact. Some of them doesn't have what they were doing. That is why every time they're already online talking on radio. What type of radio is that? The radio was for sensitization. Okay, what later happened to radio when Onyendu said that Simon Ekpa should be handed the radio Biafra to? What later happened? They knew the truth was coming. They barricaded the radio. They were thinking, before you go and build this one, where would you want to see money? Because of the way Onyendu suffer from shortwave before it could come to FM and all that. They were thinking it's going to take you that time. That was what they calculated. They was thinking before you could come and talk where people can hear you, but they've forgotten. God does things in mysterious ways. Who knew Simon Ekpa was in Finland? Who knew him? Who knew? As in, when he started, I was just, because I've already left thinking that all hope was lost. So when he started, I don't even need much conviction because we're in the game already. So the changes was there. Some of them, I went to them and told them that, do you see these guys coming now? So we're saying different things. I lay low. I was very, very quiet because I knew that what Onyendu was saying has happened. He said there's always 3 plans. Those that come close, like coming close is you want to come and register and put your name, you are coming to meet him, paying dues. That is, you come close. Then he would, during the time of COC, coordinator for coordinators. We know that time now. That time we have different offices. So Mio in Spain, useless people, politicians. Working like the one where they say we've won, we're saying be celebrity, freedom fighter. I don't understand where that English was coming from. These people do not even have intention of freedom. They were looking for popularity. They were looking for connection. To reach the level of the level of Simon. They were looking for connection to reach the level of Simon that Simon has already passed. Who is a politician who has worked with politicians of high-ranking offices in the world. And they are still also using our own blood to gain influence, to become close to politicians. Like the ones ranting in video last night. He say he's a senator. The ordinary senator that if you go to London, you go fly bus, Danfo, now you go enter for London. Danfo, you go stand standing. Nobody go carry on with a special motor. You enter standing inside that their red bus in London. He's here now wearing senator, making noise. Who's somebody who cannot even defend himself? And yeah, the same way they call them, they can't no criminal.
Yeah,
And they
all
say he was a
right.
small boy.
Yeah, all right. Minister Sonny, we have. I will have 3 minutes more to go.
Okay. Oh,
Freedom, you have to drop your mic. You have spoken a lot. Let's
thank,
take
thank you
maybe
very
two
much.
more hands. Thank you.
And I want to use this opportunity to thank Biafrans in Enugu for, closing down today. The killers, we are not convinced that they have captured the killer. All these shenanigans, we are not convinced with that. We are going to still deal with them. So, and like you all know, when I make promise to Biafra people to fight for justice, I will go to the hole to make sure that justice is served. So these killers of Biafrans in Enugu will continue to hunt them until we are satisfied. Thank you.
Anayo, use your 1 minute very well, please. Anayo Paul.
Good evening, sir. Prime Minister, good evening, sir. Ekele m eji m ohere a na-achịrị anyị nọ ha ma ihe na-eme lọdụ anyị reo. Anyị budo ụlọ na ma ihe na-arụ. Lekele shine shigo jishike Chineke ga-enyeru eka anyị emerie ndị iro n'imelu arụ ha. Ebe m na-ekwuru uwe nyasị anyị melu arụ ha onweru ịgbarụwa nwoke bụ ịbụ jisi ike nna m anyị na-ekele shi ike lọ ife bụ we dey play the show kia bụ ta confuse the anybody iwe ile na-emebu anyị nọ ha mma. Fear of prime minister is the beginning of wisdom. Like ndị Nigeria nọ ga-anọ họrọ ịtụ evu buru ha ala mmụọ. Ihe m na-efu anyị na-ekele shi ike daalụ nna m. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Anayo. At least they can confirm now that Prime Minister has his brother in New Delhi in India now.
If from Karachi, this one is from Karachi.
Okay, from Karachi. Okay. Okay, Danny, you, over to you. 1 minute, please.
Yes, greetings, Biafrans. I greet my honorable Prime Minister. I just want to give a suggestion concerning this our 2nd December declaration. I would like Biafrans to have a kind of advert, maybe like YouTube advert, where we can explain our past and then and explain where we are going. I believe it will make a lot of sense, and it will help many people who don't know about our struggle to be more aware of it.
It is not something that the government alone will do. Everybody is open to do that. We have people doing that already. So if you have any idea or something to do, bring it on. If you need the help of the media team, send it to them. And so this is not something that everybody hand is on deck. So we are doing that already.
Oh.
But if you have specific thing you think you can do it and then push it to the media. Thank you.
Oh, wait, this is my suggestion. If the media team will kind of give us a short story, how it's supposed to be, and then
I am telling you
we
now
can.
that you have a story. If you have an idea that you want to bring, which you are bringing already, go and do the short story, send it to the media, and they will push it out there. I will share it too.
What I'm talking about is YouTube advert. Like if you are watching a movie on YouTube, the advert will just pop up.
And I'm
what
telling
I'm
you
talking
I'm
about.
telling you now to do that advert and send it to us so we can share it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, I think we've come to an end of this space. We have had a lot of people listening, almost up to 2,000. Now we have 1,700 people listening. And so I thank you, all Biafrans, for listening to this space. I will be trying to be coming regularly as soon as I have a little space and a little time to come and inform you what is going on. But believe me, the Nigeria terrorist state will be very, very shocked in our what we're going to do in our convention, because even those who have who they have used in the past will be part of us at the end of the day, because Biafra is the only solution to the insecurity that you have, to the terrorism, upsurge of terrorists in the Sahel and beyond. Biafra will end it, because the interest is in Biafra. That is the only interest. So we need to stop them by making sure that Biafra become an independent state. I thank you all for listening this evening. May God bless all of you. And may God bless the Biafra government. May God bless all of you, the cabinet, ministers, head of department. May God bless the Biafra Defense Forces. I pray for strength. Tomorrow, we are waiting for another confrontation with the terrorist state of Nigeria. They have planned to come and attack Biafra Defense Forces in Biafra land tomorrow, and we're waiting for them. The order has been given to make sure that none of them go back alive. So if you are part of those who will be dispatched to come to Biafra land tomorrow, please tell your people you are coming with to come with body bags. You can never go back. You are coming to kill Biafrans. We know you are coming tomorrow, and we're waiting for all of you. Agakunu woto woto. God bless everyone. From here, from me, is good evening.